Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an actual monthly update where I actually have some new info to distribute. And once again, I hope you enjoy these videos. I like to mostly make them for myself so I can keep myself honest about the things I'm going to do and as I struggle to do so. So let's just jump right into it. First one is a new community run of Nobunaga's Ambition, and you're looking at our main character right here, Nobutada Oda. He is the son of Nobunaga who died in the same attack that claimed his father's life by Mitsuhide Akechi. So what this run is what if he survived? And what I had to do is I rebuilt him and a custom officer and making a custom clan. And I said community run because I have called forth. If you've seen, the community post is on the channel, and it is people can make their own officers, and that is basically going to make the entirety of this new clan. We're not bringing anyone else. If anyone else joins, we would be that we captured them, but we're trying to reclaim our birthright and take revenge on the murder of our father and all that good stuff. This run is going to be happening soon. By the time I record this, I'm recording this on a Wednesday. This Saturday, I'm going to post what all the characters we have so far are made by you guys. And I'm also going to post the stats that I made Nobutada have, as well as a little picture of where we're starting. The goal of the run is going to be to, of course, defeat Mitsuhide, who betrayed us, but also to kind of subdue his brother, Nobukatsu, to the south, and beat the usurpers such as Katsui Shibata and Hideyoshi and Ieyasu Tokugawa, who are basically just all around us, and try to rebuild what Nobunaga made before it fell apart. Now, I'm going to probably try to record the first episode on that Saturday, but you're probably going to see it either that Monday or Tuesday, depending on if I'm able to actually get to make the video, depending on how crazy everything will be. Once that's posted, I'm going to set a specific day and going to work to try to keep that going. So it'll be like, okay, it's not going to be a Wednesday, it's not going to be anything like that. I'm going to look around because I don't want to post these videos when I know other content creators in the same circle are making their videos or making their streams, because quite frankly, I do want to start catching those again. That way I'm not right in the middle of it. Now, this is going to be a recorded series. I'm going to try to get back into streaming, but it's just going to be a little bit rougher around the edges to do so until things start quiet down and work and life kind of just let me have the schedule I need. Now, that's not the only thing I'm doing, because we are currently still in the middle of our Nobuyasu run, where we are basically leading the new anti-Nobunaga alliance, which is kind of funny considering what our next one is be. We're playing the son of Ieyasu Tokugawa, so we're basically just sons, or I guess in season right now. I need to find another one real quick so I can make another run and make it a trifecta. That run is going to go in tandem. That's another reason why that the community run is going to be a set day. I'm going to try to get those on a set days as well, but I'm not going to set a bar so high that life won't let me reach. So at least I can guarantee you that the community run will be on that certain day. Even if I record like 4 episodes in one day, it's a month right there. Next after that is the next series I'm going to do. I'm definitely getting back into action games, and there are certain ones that I always worried that I wasn't going to fit in with the channel, but I was like, you know what? There's a lot of trying too hard with me lately, and I need to just take it easy, play the games that I want to play, and share and show you guys. So there's great action games such as Stellar Blade. I just picked a Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I haven't really played that one yet. I've been really in like a Viking vibe lately, so I wanted to go back and play like the 2018 God of War and Ragnarok, and maybe play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Maybe, I don't know. It depends. That's just on the action side. As far as RPGs go, I've been saying I was going to do a Baldur's Gate run for a long time. Now, these, of course, are going to go kind of in tandem. They're not going to take over like the strategy games, because strategy games are... I enjoy them even though I'm not great at them. Let me put it that way. Total War is definitely not going away. And I do want to start branching out into some of the smaller ones I do have. Whether it's like city builders, tactical based stuff. Like for a quick example, I have one of the games that's been out forever that I've never played that I always wanted to and never got around to. It was XCOM 2. I also got Age of Wonders, Age of Empires, Age of Mythology. There's a lot of ages in strategy games. Could play Civ, not the new one. I don't care for that one personally. And as well as older Nobunaga's Ambitions. Like, I got Ascension on the PC. I loved it. Put so many hours into it on the PlayStation, but it will not record my audio, and I don't have a capture card. I'm just using what's built into the system itself. So I really want there to be audio, because otherwise it's just me and I'm awkward enough. So that's what I'm going to try to do when it comes to strategy, action, and RPGs. I'm not going to try to do all of them at once. I'm going to finish what we have right now. We still got Valkyria Chronicles. We still got Total War Troy. And we still got Total War Warhammer. And I want to do Total War Free Kingdoms. But I need to learn how to play that one too. Same with Crusader Kings. I need to learn how to play that one before I throw myself in it, because that's just going to be painful to watch. I know it. Other than that, that's pretty much all that I wrote down that I was going to do. Obviously, more stuff pops up all the time. And I always, if anyone has an idea of what they'd like me to play or what I should try, I'll definitely look into it. It's just, if I have it, great. If not, it may take a while to get or look into. Other than that, constructing a schedule, I've kind of been talking about that through 1 and 2, but I really want to emphasize on I want to make a schedule. I want to, whether it's hard, but whether it's a hobby, work, diet, exercise, anything, any habit, it's always good to make a habit, and it's good to stay structured. And I'm very bad at that. I'm all over the place, as I'm sure plenty of people are. But I'm going to try, as summer comes to a close, school comes in, I get a little bit more free time, and I'm going to attempt to make at least a semblance, maybe take it one series at a time on a set schedule, and then if I see how much I can physically do, and go from there. Because I'm really jealous of these people with schedules. It's really, really bad. All right. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead. As everyone knows, I put rambles on here all the time, because when I get to talk, I ramble a lot. And even when I'm talking about the things that are on the board, which again, I put a lot of this stuff up here so I remember what to talk about, and I remember what in the world the promises I made myself for the month. And that's pretty much all that is. But if I'm really going to dig into the rambles, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. If you don't want to go past this point, I really do appreciate y'all, and I appreciate feedback, and I am starting to give feedback to myself, as should everyone. Your harshest critic can be your best use of feedback, and no one's harsher on themselves than yourself. So that's definitely something to always look into. And you can't be bugging people. I speak from experience. I bug people about feedback and stuff, and I feel bad for it, and I don't want to do that. And people have been so nice, and I'm gonna dial that back because it just looks like I'm trying too hard, and I get self-conscious very easily. But I think I'm starting to loosen up after 7 years. I ought to be loosening up. I mean, you look at some of the older videos, I barely spoke at all. And now I speak not because I make myself, but because I just like rolling a rock down a hill. I start rolling and I just keep going. That's me. Just rolling and just rolling down a hill. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. uh, other I got so much stuff I want to do. So much stuff I want to do. One good thing about Ascension that I was going to talk about is those series are probably going to be really slow. For one thing, I really need to learn how to play it again because it has been a long time. I played it when I played Sphere of Influence probably the least. And then when Ascension came out, I picked it up because I love the idea of playing as an officer. Because I played Romance 13 first out of all of it, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I like being able to be an officer. And I was like, oh, you know what? I like samurais too. I really do. And then I saw it and I was like, you know what? Playing as an officer, that could be really cool. So I put like hundreds of hours into it, and I'm like, a custom event maker? I always wanted to use that. And I need more practice in my writing because there's so many people writing great stuff, and I'm like, I need more practice to do that because I got ideas. I'm not elegant with it, and I need to. The only way you're going to get better at anything is if you keep going, but don't. I'll never think that I'm better than I am, that's for sure. Man. Yeah. Well, we hit 12 minutes already. That's pretty good. You know what? We're going to dial that in there. I do want to say, finally, thank you to everybody. I say it every month, or I try to. Thank you to everybody who watches and who gives feedback. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to... Sometimes I come off as I'm trying to be bigger than I am. Like I'm trying to push this channel to be bigger than it is. And at the end of the day, this was a hobby and I just need to be myself. And that's the best advice that I've been given. And that's the best advice I could give to anybody. You don't need to know me. It doesn't need to do anything like that. But sometimes people need to hear that. And I know I did. I needed to hear it a lot. I've put strain on my friends and maybe push too hard to be friends with some people, and sometimes you can come off to be a little much. I know from experience, but those people have been very kind. Some people might not like me, some people may, I don't know, but that's okay. I will always support anybody who tries to do stuff because I know how hard it can be, and I just don't think anybody should ever give up. So, thank you to everyone watching this channel, people who've watched forever, maybe someone who just stumbled across this and they're like, what is this? Never heard of this guy. Let's watch this all the way through. I'll put it in the background. If you're listening, thank you for taking the time to listen to this. It is a way for me to really talk to everybody and not ramble in the middle of a video when something's happening and all that good stuff. So it's just the kind of a way that I want to be able to speak, because you always feel better when you're recording something about saying things that you feel and that you want put out there, that positive energy you want to put out there. It's a lot harder to say that in person to a lot of people. So this is easier in a way. And for that, I'm going to say thank you for giving me the opportunity and allowing me the opportunity to talk like this, even though I'm just in a little corner of the internet. I'm going to link down below some channels and some people that you should definitely check out. They make great content and I've enjoyed so much. There's some of them that I really need to catch up on, and I think that if I can't catch up on them, more people need to. And a lot of you who watch are probably going to see some names that you've seen before. They might even be you. I don't know. But I think I've rambled long enough. We've reached 15 minutes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.